wonder what's on the facts today. So why am I being blocked from this limb-related space stuff? Are you telling me I can't access any of the data relating to synchrotron emission analysis? You know that I can just scan at 408 megahertz on my own time, right? I can collect this stuff myself. What are we researching that I'm not allowed to... Hello everybody, this is Frogman, and welcome back to Pacific Drive. We have a few things to look at today, a few things to do. I have been a little busy, I guess I should say a little busy in between episodes. I did a run or two off camera, nothing really major, just anything big. We kind of opened up these two sections over here. I ran in and gathered up a whole bunch of goodies, and I believe we did this last time or whatever. Anyhow, I did a little bit of work, just a little bit, gathered up a bunch of more resources, built a couple of more things. What are you doing over here? You're supposed to be over there. Come here. I emptied the car out, took care of everything else, yeah, throw it against the wall. And there has been a couple of interesting things since the last time I played. There has been a couple of updates. There has been some quality of life changes, some save stuff added to the people. People are not very happy. I'm sorry, guys. If you can't stand the save situation in this game, then don't play it. It's really not that hard to do. But then I'm kind of one of those guys that I can sit down and play a video game for an hour on end. Plus, I'm not awful at video games. But yes, they did at least announce a few things as far as how they're going to change save games, or at least letting you know and making you aware of what's going on. So I'm mentioning it here. Yes, they still haven't changed the fact that if you die in a zone while you're running on an expedition out into wherever, or however, this is an extraction game. I mean, come on, it's not that hard to do. That if you die, you're going to lose your pace. You're going to lose everything that you had up to that point. However, if you're in an area, if you if you go from one particular junction, so like we're here and we go, so we go here, we go here, we go here, we go here. Say we want to go up to the Visions up there, which is where we're going to try to go today. You have to understand that once you cross over a border into a zone, your game is saved. Once you lock in that zone, once you lock in that junction, when you move to the next junction, you lock in the progress of the junction prior. It's just that if you die in that junction, you lose all progress. If you have to stop playing, you lose all progress. Think about that while you're playing the game. They're not going to change that, and they're not going to change that for reasons based on the fact that every single one of these junctions, when you enter it, they dice roll everything in that junction. They even dice roll what the junction looks like for various areas. So some of these are going to be a little bit, different. So like when we go in there, that one right there, that's going to be where the divisions are. That one is going to be set up specifically for us the one time. And the next time we go back in there, it might be a different place. Just like C3 or just like any of these other ones. The only ones that are going to generally change are going to be story related, or generally going to stay the same, are going to be story related. But they're still going to dice roll all of the information that's in that. Which means in order to save that, they have to write that to a file that is going to be absolutely massive. That's why they're not doing it. And I can completely understand that. So enough off of the little soapbox. I don't care. I think it's fun. Another really cool thing that they did, since it does tend to rain here, is you can close the door now, and I'm so happy for that. It also looks like the lighting might have gotten a little bit of an upgrade. I haven't changed any settings, but it's definitely marginally brighter in here now. And you can at least see what the car looks like. They're working on it. I'm really happy with this dev crew. They're doing a heck of a job. Anyhow, we did get a bunch of stuff. I did get a bunch of research, or at least a bunch of points. Let's go see what we can't do about maybe spending a little bit more of it, and see what we can't get a little bit more unlocked. So I believe what I kind of do want to do for sure is that will allow me to do what I want to do. Yes, that's the junction restabilizer. Yes, I want that one. This is a big deal. So we're going to go ahead and spend some points on that. These are some of those upgrades that are going to really help us along. Let's put that down. That is worth your time to go get a hold of. And we're going to use it today. And what I mean by that is we're immediately going to do something really fun. What that'll do is the prior upgrade to this was allowing us to be able to scan various locations. Now, since we have a not very great place to go here, and a not very great place to go here, and we have to get to here. What I can do is I can say, well, this is where we're going to go today, right? And then what I can do, hopefully for here, is I should be able to now re-roll that one, and it might change it or it might fix it, it might not, it might make it a little bit better. But what that'll do is it should allow you to be able to re-roll these junctions. If I have one here, maybe we can re-roll this one. There we go. It'll fix it, which is amazing. That means you can take some of these nasty ones here. I could have probably re-rolled that again and get it to go, do whatever, but anyhow, it doesn't really matter at this point. We're going to kind of run through here and do a few things, but you can now fix these junctions, which is amazing, which is cool, which will allow us to do a little bit better later on, or at least as we go. We can be able to upgrade that and do some really cool stuff. So definitely a part you want to spend some time playing with. So let's see. Do I have anything else? Can I get to you? Yes, I can. Give me one of those. Thank you very much. That will be very handy. I'm going to do a couple of really quick things here. What else for tools can we do? Can I make the better vacuum cleaner too? Yes, please. Thank you. Better tools, better upgrades, better goodness. Let's see, the car. I don't think we can do this. We're still waiting on one of those. We might actually run into that this time around. This, we need a shaggy scrambler anomaly and push down. You can do this way. All right, and some of those are coming up. Ooh. How much is that one? Anti-corrosive. I think we already have a bunch of that, don't we? Again, you can kind of mix and match panels like I've stated several times. If you mix and match panels, stuff will continue to move around the car. I don't have any anti-corrosion in this, do I? That might be what we put right here. Let's go see about unlocking that and see what that costs us to make. Just to kind of help with this next zone, because this zone, the junction, these are pretty nasty junctions. So, especially this one. Can we get a little bit of that going? Cool. And we have a little bit of leftoverness, goodness, things. Junk in my trunk. I mean, trunk in my junk. I mean, yeah, trunk in my trunk. Let's put that dude in and get us a little bit more storage. Oh, hey, the door's closed. Forgot, door's closed. Since we can do that, again, hoarder, now I can really store parts. This is lovely. I love this box. It's just, it gets rid of all the lines. I wish you could do that with this one up here, but you can't. This is amazing. That's an absolute wonderful thing to put in this car. So we've got plenty of storage now. We've got plenty of cool stuff. What else did we have left? Do we have anything worth spending? I think I have 0.3. Probably not. I'm going to hold off on some of this other little things here. I think we're done. Yeah, we're done for now. A lot of this stuff now, so we have a little bit of stable energy to kind of play with, and I know with the last couple episodes we've kind of fiddled around with this machine. I just want to look and see. We have 3 problems. Hit it again. I got to quit doing that. If I hit a hint on this, this is when it's a good time to kind of burn some of your problems or burn some of your stuff. So we'll be able to see there. We have 3 hints found, and all of them are going to be what? Car, shifter, steering wheel. Okay, and then if we go. We'll give it another one of the hints on this side, sure. 0 hints found. Oh, that's right, I gotta do the, I gotta pick one, so we'll do this, lock that in, and then try it again. Stays turning. So what you can do is you can kind of do this. So I'm not gonna do the hint now. What we'll do is we'll do that. Now we can kind of pay attention and see what it wants us to do. And then if we go up to shifter, I think it might even work a little bit as well here. You want 1 hint, you're going to give me, it's going to cost me 3.8. I'm not going to do it. But that'll give us something to look forward to when the steering wheel stays turning. Now if I recall correctly, I was kind of messing around with this and I figured out that there was something else going on. But it's been a couple of days since I've played the game. So some other games have come out and I've been enjoying those other games. Let's go ahead and fix ourselves up and go for a drive. It's the windshield wiper one. I remember that now. It came back, and I don't know why. Let me go fix that real quick, because that's annoying. It's repeating itself, and I don't understand why, but I guess we'll see how that works. Move slow then. Cool, thank you very much. Mechanics kit, we can do. Okay, and since we're here, I do have the ability to make a few things. Cool. Give me one of these, and give me one of those. Nice. Those are just upgraded tools. They really, they have not opened that door. Hey. I'll just show you what happens here, and I guess we can poke the button on this guy since I haven't poked him yet. If you take your regular scrapper, you'll notice that, like, say, a regular scrapper will... This is a panel, so that's a panel. You'll get like 1, 2, 3, 4 parts off of something. But if I take this one and put it down there and say, let me see, I gotta remember how to do this. Where is the quick slot sign? C, you go there. And then do a plasma one. This is the same technical panel. You'll get more stuff from it. So the plasmas are very, very, very good tools to move forward with. And as far as like the other things go, the thermal vacuum, it does a heck of a better job at moving things closer to you quickly or whatever. So I'm gonna put you, which one is which? This one. You can go in there as well. We'll get our parts back. Some of them, not a lot. And then we can go for a drive. I think the other thing you guys didn't get to witness is the exceptional speed that comes with the new engine that we have now. It's definitely worth your time to make. For sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. Alright, we're gonna take the highway, gonna do the work. We'll see what happens. Probably not anything major, so I will just see you guys when we get close. Alrighty, on into the nasty zone. This one's probably not gonna be great, but we should have some interesting thing, plus we need to get that one thing scanned. Turncoat, yeah, I know. What do we got? Anything good? Good, I need it to rain. That would be great. My batteries are a little empty. We need the coral, and I need to go over there where that is. This is probably going to get pretty ugly. Can I go over there? We have one right here, don't we? Hang on, let me grab this, then I gotta run over there. Oh, it's purple. Lovely. Okay, well, we'll get a bunch of corrupt anchors. Who got us? Oh, great. Hey, that's cool. Give me my door back. Thank you. I might not be doing anything in this one. Wow. Try to go to this town center, I suppose. Where's the road? And it's closing on us already. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let's go. Oh, that's great. This is going to put acid in the car. I couldn't make the panels because we don't have the stuff we need to make the panels. So, yeah, this is going to be pretty rough on us and the car. Hopefully we can stay out of it somewhat. Maybe. Might have to borrow a panel if there's one. Ooh, yes, please. Thank you. I want that. And we'll put this up here. When we get out of here, we'll fix the car up because, you know, it's a good idea. I need a bunch more of this stuff so that we can get a bigger backpack. And I'll take your flashlight. Thank you. Do we have any of that readily available to us right now? Let me rescan. Go. And then turn the lights off. Some right there. We don't need a lot. I think we need like 20 or 30 pieces of this stuff. I know, I'm sorry. I'll fix you when we get out of here. I'm going to take a pile of damage getting this stuff. There's not hardly any. That wasn't even worth my time driving over here. Okay, well, we'll go get it. And 4. Oh, I need to scan that thing too. Come on. Give me that. You. No. There we go. That should get us something for our gear. Where did my car go? It's probably driving away from me. Yes, it's in the puddle. I don't know why. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're gonna be hurting. It's alright, let's get on the road. I need to go wherever it is. Over there. We were in a corrupted zone. I hate to say it. Go get some parts. I'll probably have to use the thing to fix some stuff. Man, that's terrible. We're gonna be hurting. And it's in the middle of a water puddle. Love it. Alright, well, we're lots of red. Let's fix a lot of red, please. I'm not worried about my character. I am able to resolve a lot of that problem. Seriously? No. Stop it. Stupid problems. Turncoat. It's anytime it takes damage, it does things that you don't want it to do. Let's go see if we can get this without dying. And then I gotta get out of here. Put it in. Thank you. And pop the buddy off. Alright, exits where? Over there. Try to drive on the dirt as much as you can. take some more. Sorry. I think we're on dry land now for a little bit. Seriously? Oh, thank you. Absolutely lovely. Thank you. Stop it. Quit. You're fine. Okay, we're leaving. If that's what you're gonna do, we're leaving. Oh, crap. Well, we lost something. Tires are still up, so as long as we're good there, we'll just keep going. That's one of the reasons why you don't want to go into these zones. They really suck, and we could have probably fixed it if I'd have hit it one or two more times, or at least one more time. Who knows? But hey, we got us a bunch of corrupt energy now, which we can do some things with. On to the next. We're gonna have to fix it before we get over here anyway. Okay, to the visions. Perpetually stable, thank goodness. Alright, we need to do a little bit of work to this poor thing.
Hey, you ready, driver? Okay,
oh,
first
great.
off,
More stuff.
I loaded up 3 locations on your ARC device map. You see them? Yeah, head to whichever strikes your fancy.
You're sending them to the visions?
Sure am. We're gonna use this.
My optical vassalizer. We shouldn't use that.
Why not?
I mean, it's been decades. No way that thing is in any sort of working shape.
I've been fixing her up in secret, and I'm sorry. Don't be mad. It's gonna be a surprise for your birthday. Oh, I've gone ahead and made an itty-bitty modification to your headset, driver. I've hooked up the vassalizer here to modulate your scan function. Think of it like an extra layer of mayonnaise on your technology sandwich.
Mayonnaise.
What are you using the vassalizer for?
No spoilers. We have to tell the story from the beginning. Driver, get ready to feast your eyes on the visions.
Those guys are loony. Okay, we're a little better. The zone was kind and handed us a bunch of stuff right there at the end of it. Probably should fill up a tank or two.
So we told you about the mass hallucination. Hundreds of people, 30 seconds of crazy, yada yada. But there was one instance where that event and the remnants intersected. The story of Laura Cesari. Laura worked at ARDA as an executive secretary. She put in her hours, but she spent her evenings with a real passion. Painting. When the hallucination event swept through, Laura was overtaken like everyone else. But for her, the visions didn't stop. She tried painting them, but grew frustrated at her inability to recreate what she saw. Now at first, ARDA wrote her off as one of the many whose brains got scrambled by what they saw. Until Laura stumbled across a rusty can of paint in the woods. It was a remnant. Once she started using this paint, the visions in her paintings began to come true. She painted feverishly for over a year, chasing the visions the entire time. Until the day the paint ran empty.
And then she disappeared. Like all remnant holders do.
Now that we know the remnants and the mass hallucination are related, Maybe Laura's visions can help us out.
Oh, that's just awful. What a way to go. Alright, let's go see what we can find. Again, we are in the mid-zone, so anything that is good mid-zone is going to be here. We do have 3 stabilizers that no, those are the locations they want us to go to. Where are we? Let's go do this thing. Is there anything good here? Doesn't look like it. So we'll probably head over to this. We have a really good chance to get a lot of stuff here. So, and because it's stable, I'm going to try to spend as much time as possible here. I also need to find some fuel. Ooh, and that right there. I want some more of that coral. I'll take my fuel can with me as well and do a little bit of reconning while we're at it. So, I'm going to gather up some stuff. Alright, we might have enough of that stuff now. I think we're well over what I need for that. Good deal, good deal, good deal. Let's go move on and start getting some of these spots taken care of. Put a little fuel in it, so we should be okay for a little bit. Let's go down there first. What did he get? These things are so annoying. Give me it. Yeah, I'm holding E. Thank you. Worst part is I gotta drive through them again. So... Stay on, stay on. Alright, first picture. Let's go look at the first picture, the painting.
Doorway.
No, I don't like this one. Hey, is it just me, or did this mural look different before?
Probably the instability messing with the paint over time. It's been decades after all.
No, something's definitely off. Hey, where's our old notes from when we took a field trip out that way? Driver, why don't you go ahead to the next one while we investigate this?
I think we're done gathering up the coral for right now. I'm going to go over there, get that, and then we'll go get some more stuff. We still got to kind of be careful with the parts that we are going to be using. Oh, crap. We have a problem.
I can't even look at it. Francis, you explain it.
Maybe you've already seen them, driver. A freestanding bright blue door in its frame, out in the wilderness with nothing around it.
I don't want to see that.
See one, don't get anywhere close to it.
I don't want to talk about it.
He was pretty close to a doorway when it opened. It's called the inverting doorway. When the door is shut, it's safe. But once in a while, it opens, and everything near it is turned inside out. Its victims are mostly bears, squirrels, and birds. They all go through hell. Meat and bones on the outside, fur and feathers on the inside. It's not fun to see.
Gross.
A group of hikers didn't heed the warning, and...
No, we're done here, driver. If you see one, you stay away from it. There's all you need to know. Let's go.
Gross. Gross. Disgusting. And since I'm here, I'll get the chemicals. We're doing pretty good on the loot, looks like. Let's go on to the next one. Alright, sure, we'll go to you, and then we'll catch those up on the way by, probably. Alright, looks like our picture is over there. We're gonna grab this, do this, and I'm gonna have to probably find some fuel to get us out of here, but we should be okay for right now. I do think I'm gonna go ahead and use this, however. Because we've been really chewing through the power. That thing's handy. Love it. Alright, let's grab our beacon, our anchor, and hopefully get on with this. So the next one should be behind us over there. Now carefully plow through the water. I didn't even want to know what it is, but they're going to tell us.
Ah, the Bigfoot mural. My personal favorite. Oh, did you see that, Francis? Oh boy, Francis, look. Look here, it's different from our sketch when we visited in '82.
It's all scrambled, but the shape seems familiar. If you tilt your head, doesn't that kind of look like Mount Olympus?
Oh, Francis, you flippin' genius! It absolutely is! Wait, let's look back at the first one. What's different there?
That shape right there, is that Hook Valley?
Oh, smokes. Oh, wait, pull up all the topographical maps of the peninsula. If we look around the areas where you get that view of Mount Olympus. See, Francis? I told you your basilizer would work.
I don't think this is the bastilizer's doing.
Driver, we're on to something. Get to that third vision.
Driver, if you come across a mushroom like the one in the mural, do not eat it. No matter how tasty it might look.
You're speaking from personal experience. And let me tell you, it wasn't pretty.
Oh, just thinking about it makes me want to puke all over again. You've probably passed the biogenerators by now. They're our source of power in the mid-zone, and one of the best demonstrations of renewable limb tech. Yes, these battery farms keep our lights on, but more importantly, they're also the only place in the entire zone where anomalized mushrooms grow.
And guess who turned out to be the world's biggest fan of those mushrooms? Bigfoot itself! And the vision foretold its arrival in the zone.
It started when those pods hanging from the battery farms were found chewed up. At first, they blamed it on the local wildlife. This was back when we used to have some. Then, the sightings of 10-foot-tall creatures started that didn't attract much attention on their own.
Not until the first footprints were found. The Olympic Peninsula has always had a collection of Bigfoot sightings, but they were rare until Bigfoot had its first taste of the anomalized mushrooms.
Then it couldn't stay away. And that's when the Squatches came knocking. They jumped the walls, set up camp, and they got to investigate it. Once they learned of the Sasquatch's appetite for these mushrooms, They cultivated entire farms of the stuff.
For months, they propagated mushrooms and set traps. And for months, evidence mounted that Sasquatch was making its rounds and evading those traps. Until one night, the experts disappeared.
Bigfoot got them, no question.
Come on, all 8 at once? How is that possible?
Never get in the way of a hungry Sasquatch.
Yeah, don't ever get in the way of a hungry Sasquatch. We have a bunch of buildings. I'm gonna go looting.
You know, I'm telling you, the helmsman never made it out of the zone. He died here.
Not this again. I still don't know why you're so convinced they existed in the first place.
Driver, back me up here. This is how the story goes. It was the winter of '72. A ship set sail down the Columbia River 100 miles east of here. The helmsman was overcome by bad weather, and while in a particularly foggy patch, the boat hit something, and the impact threw him from the deck. When he woke up, he was on a boat on this very lake, smack in the middle of the zone, with no idea how he got there. He had with him a ridiculous amount of cash and paid anyone and everyone to get him out of the zone. But no matter how he tried to leave, on foot, in a transport, he would always head into a fog and reemerge on another boat. At last count, the great pileup was 20 boats high and 30 boats wide.
A limb duplication glitch, nothing more.
And you, of all people, blaming Limb Tech instead of a good old-fashioned mystery?
It doesn't add up. Artist's favorite pastime was carting people out of the zone. How could someone actually fail to escape? And a mysterious man with a backpack full of cash in the one place he can't spend it. Seems awfully fishy to me.
It's been an interesting run. Normally by now I would have run into quite a few gas stations or at least a refueling truck. Not seeing a single one. I actually had to use the method of pumping fuel out of cars and out of drums all over the place. It's fine. It works. Just takes a little bit of work. Alrighty, last picture. What are you gonna want to get fixed? Electrician's kit, I think I have. Alright, we'll scan.
The great pile-up. You know, if you catch the mural at the right angle, when the moon is right overhead, you can spot the helmsman's body in one of the boats.
No chance. It's a paint smudge, nothing more.
Believe me, it's true. I've seen it.
Interesting.
Oh, bingo!
See that pattern in the last mural? That flower only grows above a certain elevation. Put the 3 locations together, and you've got a square mile in the northeast corner of the deep zone. Huh. The visions were pointing towards something the entire time.
Hey, Oppie. You can stop pretending to ignore us now. Take a look at this. Fine work. We've pinned down the location for the source of the mass hallucination. That's where the driver needs to go.
Well, what do you know?
Well, I knew the basilizer worked. What did I tell you, huh?
He still doesn't know, Francis.
Know what? Oppie?
Not my story to share.
My theory, and that basilizer, they're illegitimate.
Wait, what are you saying?
I built that device to prove my imprint theory, and it was on the verge of getting the results I needed. But my research funding was running out. So, I forged the data. Not much, just enough to justify more time. I was so close. I knew the breakthrough was right around the corner.
But Ara found out. That's why I was reassigned and my clearance revoked.
Wait. You told me you changed labs voluntarily.
8 years of research with nothing to show for it, and then for that to happen, I couldn't face you.
That doesn't mean your theory is wrong. I still think there's something to it. There's a common thread with some of the Remnant stories, like the telephone switchboard. The ones that seem to recall the past somehow. Maybe the Remnants access those imprints, read them like a needle in the groove of a record.
Don't. You don't have to do that. It's in the past. I don't care about it anymore.
Well, now, that's interesting.
But listen, I've got this suspicion, right? If we can just get the car to the mass hallucination source, what do we find that can prove your theory? It's worth a try, isn't it?
I'm tired of trying, Tobias. I've tried all my life, and it didn't go so well.
Look, I don't have one of those fancy degrees that you and Oppie have.
The closest I ever got to science was wiping down your lab benches. But I saw the incredible things that you did with your research.
Yeah, well, Arda didn't think they were incredible.
I don't care about Arda. I believe in you. Always have.
I'm sorry. I can't do this with her. Oppie led the disciplinary committee that stripped my clearance and demoted me to a glorified intern.
I still
Sat there and
lost
decided
something.
how best to humiliate me.
I never asked for anything. This one time I do, so I would never have to talk to Oppie again. You didn't listen. Your remnant was more important than what I wanted.
Francis, I didn't mean...
I've had enough.
He'll come around. Sorry,
Well, now,
we'll,
lots of stories.
we'll see you back at the auto shop.
I think you probably will, because we're going to make it there in just a little bit. As soon as I pick up this one, we're going to pop a gateway open and go back wherever this one's hiding. I hear it. Hopefully Mr. Abductor will leave me the heck alone. We're going to leave out of here with a nice full run with a lot of energy to use. Lots of good stuff. Alright, what's going to be the nearest point? We just go back the way we came. We're gonna have to be careful about those guys. They're gonna try to catch us on the way by. I probably should go back the other direction, but we'll try to get that one down there in the bottom left-hand corner. Means I gotta get over this bridge. Yep. Come on, turn yellow. Whoops. Hit the button. Oh, you sucker. Come on. Go. Perfect. Let's get back to the garage. Try to drive out of that stuff. We don't care. We've had a very successful run this time. Got a lot of good parts, pieces, and a lot of information. And we beat the car up pretty good at 1.2.
About that deep zone area you identified. I ran every coordinate in that area through the auto database, and what turns up? But access logs with entry records for Dr. K up through March 1963.
What? No, the doctor died in 1961, and then the lab accident.
So we were told. Then, I found access logs
both that Deep Zone site and Red Meadow. Years and years worth of activity.
The Red Meadow Research Facility? But it was demolished the same year. After the structural damage caused by the... lied about that too, didn't they?
It appears so. The driver should give the Red Meadow ruins a visit. If Dr. K didn't die that day, I'd like to know what was keeping him so busy.
So would I, but... do we have time for this? We don't know how long the driver's got with that Remnant.
And that's why we need this information.
Whatever Dr. K was doing relates to all of this. It may be the key to what lies at the end of the road for the driver.
I... agree with you. God, I hate saying that.
Driver, I've marked the Red Meadow facility on your route planner. Head there whenever you're ready.
Alrighty. I think I'm going to unload the car, do a little bit more organizing and repairing, and I will see you all in the next one. We'll go ahead and see if we've got any good stuff to unlock at the beginning, and then go maybe do some more driving, because we've got a lot of parts and a lot of pieces, and we have to go up here now. So I'll see you all later. Thank you so much for watching.